Hey guys, welcome to World of Warcraft Legion. If you haven't been paying attention before, we already have like a 100 plus episode series on World of Warcraft. I've been playing with Wanderbot and his fiancée Shell. So that's this rogue character up here. We didn't get to level 100 yet, unfortunately, and we want to play Legion. So we boosted new characters that are separate from the people we were playing with the previous series with. Right now the plan is to go back later and, fill in the gap between where these guys left off and where the new series is starting. But we boosted new characters up to 100, and in many cases we're totally taking different roles entirely, so I'm going from a rogue to a priest, which I've never played before, but I wanted to try giving give an attempt to healing duties and stuff like that, and see how that pans out, so I'm curious. And also, 83 is the highest level character I've ever had, because I quit back in Burning Crusade days before we started this series, so quite a leap forward. Although I guess they just did a major patch that redid everyone's skills anyway, so a lot of stuff's new for everyone regardless of whether or not they were used to it. But get used to the new character. He's very covered in gray. He's boosted, so they just gave him a full costume, which is a bit of a surprise. Never done that before. Never really wanted to. Now there's a wallpaper. Wait, hey, it's not on 4x3, it's in 16x9. They have so many weird 4x3 meters everywhere.
Welcome aboard. King Rin needs every hero of the Alliance at their best when we face the Legion. As we journey to the Broken Shore, let's use the time to brush up on your battle skills. Let me know when you're ready to get started.
Okay. Get a full supply of bags by default, that's nice. They equipped 0 skills on my character, which is slightly scaring. Slightly scary. Alright, how are we starting this out?
Disciplined priests draw upon the opposing forces of light and shadow, choosing when to heal and when to inflict damage. Shadow Word Pain taints your foes with shadow energy, wounding them slowly over time. Use Shadow Word Pain on the target dummy. Once your target is afflicted with Shadow Word Pain, you don't need to cast it again, until your original spell is close to expiring.
Nope, people in the live stream are saying that the game's too loud. Everyone's always telling me to make the game louder, and now they're saying to make it quieter again. You can never tell. Let's see if that works out. Alright, so Shadow Word Pain on our target.
The light is a formidable ally, capable of restoring your friends or striking down foes. Penance is a potent spell that deals damage to your enemies. Use Penance whenever it's available. Use Penance on the target dummy.
This is actually a cool idea to actually just walk you through each skill one by one, and auto-equip it, most of all. So it causes damage, is castable while moving, but it has a cooldown is the main difference here.
The power of the light allows you to smite any enemy that stands before you. It is your most frequently used damage spell, best used when Penance is not available. Use Smite on the target dummy.
This one has no cooldown, but it has a casting time.
Now that you have all your primary attack abilities, we will see how they work together. Practice using your attacks on this target dummy.
They're even setting up the rotation, look at that! So I'll pause right here just to point it out, but like they did, it said cast Shadow Word Pain, then Penance, 4 Smites, and then Penance. Because of you only need 1 Shadow Word Pain because it has an 18-second dot, and the Penance has a cooldown that's long enough that you could cast a Smite 4 times before casting it a second time.
Very good. In some battles, you will face multiple opponents at the same time. Fortunately, you are not defenseless in such cases. Psychic Screen terrifies nearby opponents, causing them to run away in fear. Use Psychic Screen to prevent this group of enemies from hitting you. As a follower of the light, you have many ways to protect and restore health. One of your most useful defensive abilities is Power Word Shield, which absorbs all damage from attacks when active. Always remember to maintain your shield during fights. Use Power Word Shield to prevent this incoming damage.
This is really nice. This would have been useful when the new patch came out that changed all my rogue skills, because I literally couldn't find them.
Protected you from the mage's first attack, but the second attack has left you wounded. This presents no problem for you, however. The light gives you the power to restore the health of yourself or your allies. Use plea to heal your wounds.
An instant heal. Oh yeah, instant. Probably high on mana cost or something. No, actually. It's just not that much health, actually. 215,000.
Target practice is over, hero. It's time to prove your mettle. Combine all the lessons you've learned and use them to defeat my men in combat. Command the forces of shadow and light to achieve victory.
This might get extreme. Alright, cool. Gotcha. Working on it. I got a shield on me, so I should be good. Well, those will definitely be a change of pace from the rogue, won't it? Oh, took out my shield. No damage so far, I think. Yeah, when I started playing my rogue after the big update changed all the skills, it was quite an ordeal just to hunt through the book to find where my skills even were. Because the list gets extensive, and they for some reason show all the passives and non-passives in one book together.
Now, demonstrate your skill against two foes at the same time.
Change of pace, huh? Right. Two at once, you say? Definitely put pain on both of them. Well, one of them's out there for a while. Right. I probably broke the fear by damaging them. I'm not used to having access to... I don't think I've ever played a character that had access to fear before. That's a change of pace for me. I've actually probably never played a high-level caster of any kind. But I wanted to try taking over a healing duty, especially since we've had some struggles lately. And I think I can figure it out. I don't think they don't really deal damage, do they? I understand that I'm shielded and everything, but I don't think there's actually much risk of losing this fight regardless. These numbers are so foreign to me still, because back in Burning Crusade I was used to something more like, I want to say we had like 5 grand on health, not 215.
You learned well. Next we will see... Hold on. Is that... To arms! The Legion is attacking!
Say goodbye to the tutorial. Now we're gonna pretend to be in real danger. It's still the tutorial though, of course. Hey there. Can you get off me, please? If fear even works on a monster that big. Working on him. I do need to get my rotation down correctly with the, with penance, I think it was called? Yeah. I'm not using penance often enough. I should probably use Shadow Word Pain on more individual targets, too. Oh, you don't have pain on you already? Whoops. I must have refocused. Okay, let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. He'll be down. Oh, I didn't even notice that guy. He was so small. I was so focused on the larger targets around here, I didn't even notice there was a bunch of tiny ones everywhere. There's the bat. Tab targeting wasn't really working out with this many enemies.
Well done, hero. You are now prepared to do battle. When you feel ready, explore your spellbook and the talent tree for additional abilities you can learn. For the Alliance!
That's not generally the sound you expect someone to make when they say "for the Alliance." For the Alliance! Alright, where is this griffin we're talking about? Probably right over here, right? There's like a stand. Unless I'm missing something obvious. That person cut a griffin master. Thought I'd check real quick. Alright, so we're off to meet up with Shell and Wanderbot. They're waiting for me in the post-tutorial area with their boosted characters. Or, I think Shell boosted a character, and I think Wander made a Demon Hunter. which is the new class. Whoa! All the interface stuff, all the stuff popping up at once.
Several hours ago.
Seagull for hours
Reports
now.
indicate heavy fighting.
Should probably just disable various mods instead of having them all around like this. I guess that's every single local player. Huh. Is this built into the game, or is this one of the mods I installed at some point? I'm actually not entirely I seem to be in a raid. Interesting. I assume that it's here so I can help heal everybody. I don't know if it's a weird forgotten mod or if it's a new interface element. But probably not a bad idea to be able to heal people. So Power Word Shield does work on other players. Has a almost 7-second cooldown. That is the most weirdly specific cooldown duration I've ever seen. 6.94. Okay. I think I'll focus on healing people if I can, although please, probably not the best thing. Seems like 10k wouldn't be a very good heal, unless it'd be a spam heal, more or less. We have a lot of skills to go through here.
It appears to be a great source of fell energy. I have never seen anything like it.
Found the resurrection. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot to go through. Oh, okay, we're done with that screen. Oblivion is at hand. Probably should have spent a little more time going through those things, huh? You gain for the Alliance. Is that that's a buff then? Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Oh wow, how do you even find where your targets are? Good luck. Alright. You're in range, I'll heal you. It's like, I can at least find you. Oh. Quickly heal this person. There's so many units here. Oh man, okay. I'll be fine, I'm sure. I do need to go through all my skills and find heal over times and stuff like that to stack, and not just the one spam heal. That'll get me in some trouble using this all day. This is a hell of a prologue for your boosted character though, huh? I wonder if everyone does this, or if it's just the new ones. Oh. Nope, that person's out of range. They're on their own. I can heal other people instead of chasing that person. Got some damage going on here. It's like they like dying. Alright. Now I get to be one of those like elitist and dismissive healers of the party where everything is everyone else's fault, and I get to act like I'm never responsible for anything. That's how you heal, right? That's what I've learned from being in parties with people. The healers are literally never at fault. Those monsters. Oh well, I'm not putting a bubble on them then, am I? Switch to somebody to bubble them immediately. Just see them dead. Alright, well this will be an exercise. Oh, jeez. Trying to make this work. There's healers everywhere, too. You can see all the different bubbles different people are putting on everybody, or any other damage mitigation that's symbolized that way. This will be slightly less insane when we're just doing our 5-person groups, which is the main thing we're doing. I wish I could tell who the tanks are. I don't actually see classes as far as I can tell. And I guess if you were in a pre-made group, you would actually know who your tank was instead of this prologue thing I've been thrown into. Nope. Probably put a shadow word paint on the guy too, instead of just. I should probably actually also attack the bad guy. And right now we're healthy enough that I can probably do the offense. Oops. Oh, nope. There's so many healers around that every time that someone goes low on health now, since things are apparently more controlled than they were at first, people are definitely immediately getting healed by the other people. I could probably ignore healing for a while. Let's go pure offense until I see a bunch of lowered meters at once.
Good troops.
You'll have to mourn them later. We need to move
Nope,
before
can't
more
fly here.
demons arrive.
Agreed.
The chat's asking if I want to concentrate on shadow or healing. My first plan is healing to keep my party alive, because we've had some rocky times when I was playing as a rogue where our healing was falling
Varian's
apart.
forces should have landed just around this hill. Let's hope they had more luck.
I've never seen the demons expand this quickly.
Neither have I. Something has changed. This isn't the same legion we fought before.
We'll be just starting off today, so I don't know what I'm doing today, but I plan on looking up some information about how exactly healing works. First of all, I need to actually pick out my skills, but I'm in the middle of a group thing, so I'm just gonna ride this one out.
Oh no.
This isn't possible. There are so many of them.
Hold fast, Alliance! We will not fall this day! Push them back to the portal!
Just a mob of people.
Let's go!
Alright. Should have heeded their warning about going through all my skills before leaving, because I did not know this was going to happen at all. I've never been thrown into a large... I've never been automatically put into a group in any World of Warcraft thing ever, actually. I don't know if that's a more common thing now, but back in the day, this just wasn't a thing that ever happened. Didn't start off as a very cinematic game, I'd say. Okay, that's danger everywhere. Ow. Kinda walked right into that, didn't I? Yeah, thankfully, if I do ever want to go with Shadow, I could just switch it basically instantly, because they've changed how specializations work now.
It's good to see you safe.
You basically just wander over to... Oop.
Got to take down this portal.
You can basically just wander over to any inn or something like that and just switch
Just get us up there
specializations
and
instantly.
We'll take care of it.
Form up, Alliance! We push them back to the portal! For Azeroth!
It'll be interesting to see if you even need different gear for different specs anymore, just because they've reduced the number of actual stats in this game so severely that it might just be one stat helps all of your specs now, but I don't... I'm just speaking out my ass right now. Just theorizing.
Heal the wounded. We can't rest here for long.
What happened here?
It happened in seconds. We were fighting our way up the shore, and then boom! Explosions of fell energy all around us. And these buildings just grew up out of them, filled with demons. I don't know how we're going to be able to push them back at this rate.
One demon at a time. With me, Alliance! Leave nothing standing!
Like, I almost sounds like the Invader Zim voice actor. But I think anyone voice acting gnomes or goblins or anything are gonna sound suspiciously like that at some point. Oh, that's a large crowd of enemies. Just every direction.
Where is Tyrion?
What if I just use Shadow Word Pain on everybody? That's probably how I get aggro and die, actually. It's probably what's happening right now.
Keep your eyes open for survivors.
I thought, like, that's probably an efficient way of damaging the enemy. Oh wait, that'll probably kill me. That'll get all the attention on the priest. Lesson learned instantly. Now he's in the middle of that crowd. How's that gonna work out for him? This'll be a learning experience. Alright. Let's do what I can to pick some of these people up. Oh, that person ran away. That person's very close to being dead. I don't know what the 3 means yet. That's another thing I'm going to have to figure out over time. I have a skill that just adds a number to it. Presumably... Let's see. Is increased by the atonement you have active. So I need to figure out what gathers atonement. Which might be... It might be gathered by me casting spells.
Don't let them break through!
We'll figure it out later. This is a chaotic setting for learning what your skills do.
It's too far away.
I can still fight. I'm with you.
Man. Alright, well, we're 99% complete. There we go. Stage 7.
They're retreating.
I get the feeling this fight isn't over yet.
Varian, I found him! Look, across the chasm! Tyrion!
All forces, to Jaina!
Everyone's so damaged. Whoa, I almost walked up that ledge. I guess you're about to summon a bridge or something, huh? There we go. I was like, I almost followed my friends off a cliff. The proverbial cliff, and literal in this case. Didn't quite work out. I have to get used to not having stealth. That's going to be weird. I've had stealth for such a large percentage of my time playing old World of Warcraft. In particular, I'm just used to the idea of being able to walk straight to the specific spot I want to during any quest and just ignore all the mobs in between. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to play with my friends and cooperate or something. Let's see, I'll just try to make this work with the skills they've given me so far, because they did, these are the ones they taught me how to use before throwing me in here, so presumably you probably don't need much more. There's so many of us.
Stay back! It's a trap! The light will protect me!
You fool! You stand before the temple of a god! Your pitiful light cannot reach you here. How fortunate that your friends have arrived just in time to watch you die. Destroy him.
Light will... Thordring!
No!
All you have worked for, all you have sacrificed, just to see your champions fall to ash, one by one. Destroy them. You will know fear.
It's like I'm watching my little baby World of Warcraft grow up. All this voice acting and cinematic stuff. Even when we fought really big bad guys that were like on the covers of the entire game and at the end game raids of the original game, you would get to them and they would just be all like, I have bubbles of text above my head, fear me, woo, isn't this dramatic? It's so weird hearing voice acting in this game.
Beasts from the Fellfire emerge! Be careful!
Oh, that's danger zone. That's danger zone. Wow, look at everyone bubbling Mr. J. Oh, he's dead anyway. That was pretty funny watching every single member of the party all bubble Jin at the same time. This Misha character. Pick him up, the suicidal dude. Oh, lost my target. I guess they're going after the big... Oh, so he must be switching between the two sides over and over again. And then summoning mobs on the other team to distract them. If that's the case, we'll see a bunch of enemies show up right now for this dude. Maybe not? Oh, they're down on the fire. I didn't think you could even walk in there. Oh, let's not stand next to that. Whoa, everyone got punched at the same time. How's that working out? And yes, I do realize I accidentally bubbled myself. Good job me, right?
You've got another shot at the kill, Sylvanas.
So you now have 4 atonement.
Consider your job done.
Somehow.
Rin.
Everyone's in my healing range. Is that a second raid that's not even ours? I think that might be a different raid over there, which is also a pretty cool touch if that's the case. That's kind of cool. Time to cause damage. So they're just showing the stuff that my character's doing under the enemy meter. It used to be a giant mess of icons, but now it's just showing the ones that all the debuffs I'm applying to them and nothing else.
Rin. We've got to stop Gul'dan before he summons another one of those things.
I think you used to have to install mods if you wanted the game to just tell you that which debuffs you have on the enemy right now. That was kind of a pain.
We'll take the ridge and
As a raiding road, you wanted to keep track of all your bleeds and stuff like that, and then you'd find out that, oh, I don't know which bleeds I have because the warlock has too many dots or something. I wonder if this is supposed to give people the taste for actual raiding, so that when they get to the end of the game, they actually want to do it or something, because there's supposed to be a really big divide between the casual and hardcore sections of the Warcraft audience. What's everyone dying to?
There is nowhere to run, Gul'dan. Give up now, and I will grant you a swift death.
Run. You are right, human. There is nowhere to run from my master. Now, witness the true might of Lord Sargeras!
Oh look, there's Jin right there.
Hold steady. We've broken their lines before. We will again. Charge!
Lols. Fear AoE. Completely pointless because I'm sure that there's so much damage in there that no fear could actually maintain.
Fall to you, Gul'dan. The combined forces of Azeroth will triumph today!
Less chatting, Rin! Kill him already!
I have seen the end of your pitiful world, Ren. You will perish in Felfire like 10,000 worlds before your own. The Legion is endless!
Ain't that a big old crowd right there. Wow. Switching my dots to the other mob. Seems like a good idea to vary who's being hit by all the dots, but I have no idea. That'll be a learning experience. Just using what I got. Right. Keep a few people in one piece. That person standing right next to me, how did he get hurt so much? Maybe he ran to me. Now he's a hunter, he would have not been close.
We will cut you down, monster.
Greymane's like twice or 3 times as large as everybody here. That werewolf up front. The Worgen, I mean.
To conquer this puny world and burn it to a husk. Do you see now, human? The fate of this world is sealed. The Legion cannot be stopped. And now you will fall.
Ruh-roh.
Victory is ours! Hold fast! Mechator! We finish this now! Call in the gunship!
Way ahead of you, sir. Transangulating our positions right now.
Get it! Get it! My lord! Push forward! And get Windrunner's archers to clear the skies!
No, she wouldn't. I knew it! I knew we couldn't trust her!
Retreat!
Get everyone to the gunship.
Everyone! Fall back!
Take this to my son.
You will be remembered as the king who sacrificed his life for nothing. For the Alliance.